Hi, I'm Sean from Better HR. So I'm joined with HR and employment law expert Weta Beckley. So we've got a few laws from 2023 I think are important, and we have some laws from 2024, some that have passed, some that are pending, but we'll sort of go through each one and sort of break it down.
Sure.
So the next piece of legislation that I'm aware of is the Closing the Loopholes Bill.
Yep.
So a lot of this came in around the 15th of December 2023.
Yes.
So what are the main things people need to know about in that legislation?
Yes, so this legislation, essentially for our members, the most important aspects of it is that there are new protection laws for employees who are experiencing family and domestic violence. So it's now unlawful for employers to take adverse actions for employees experiencing domestic violence. It's become a protected attribute under the Fair Work Act. So they're going to be able to prosecute you if you adversely act towards employees because of the status.
So protected attribute, that's where it comes under those general protections.
Correct.
Correct. So again, that sort of has a whole bunch of other things associated with it, but that's what that term means.
That is similar to you discriminating against someone's age, someone's gender, someone's parental responsibilities, someone's race. So now domestic violence is part of a protected attribute under the law.
Okay. Yeah, and if people have questions about that, certainly jump on and ask us questions that sort of relate to their business.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it makes it a lot more important to cover. So is there anything else in that closing the loophole sort of legislation?
Another thing to note is the for businesses that are going through financial hardship and become a small business as a result of insolvency, you might have made your employees redundant or are looking at making your employees redundant just because there is a change of status from a medium or a large business to a small business.
So that would be where they had maybe 20 or say more than 50, small businesses more than 15 employees?
Less than 15. Small businesses are
small business less than 15.
Yes.
And then a non-small business is
Anything.
higher than 15.
Correct.
So if you go through financial hardship and you had 100 employees and then suddenly you've got 10 employees.
Correct.
And then you seek to close your business.
When you're doing the redundancies, you may have that liability of paying redundancy pay. Just because you're now a small business will not exclude you from from making the redundancy pays.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So I assume there's been some people out there who have a large number of employees who, make all the lower cost ones redundant.
Correct.
They're left with 10 employees that are very, very expensive.
Correct.
And then they try to use the small business provisions to not pay redundancy.
Correct. Yes, that might be deterred now. So you might have to make sure that you consider those liabilities as you make your employees redundant.